we're Lost Vale, and we're here to show you today how to sustainably harvest leeks. We're just outside of Jamestown, New York right now, and yeah, I'm Bronson.
I'm Allison.
So we're the two people that make up Lost Vale. Hopefully in the future we'll be bringing you all sorts of videos on how to make various things and how to live a little bit more sustainably or closer to the earth, and a little bit more knowledge on various topics. So if you'll stick around, we'll show you what leeks are, also known as ramps, where to find them if they're in your area, and how to sustainably harvest them, because a lot of people do a lot of damage when they harvest them normally.
Here in this area, we have some very, very large colonies of wild ramps, or wood leeks, as they are often called. The primary species in our area is Allium tricoccum. There are also some other species, but that's the primary one that we're going to be focusing on. Their ecology is very similar. This is a second growth forest, hardwood forest. These prefer a full shade type environment. They will not grow in your lawn in full sun. They like a damp habitat. They will not grow in a dry area. These are not a plant that you can just casually dig up and place wherever you would like them. These prefer a very specific type of environmental conditions, and that's where they do best. And that's what you're gonna find right here. In terms of sustainability of harvesting these, they can be harvested. The key is a very light and sparse harvest. You see a lot of spring times, this time of year especially. We're at the very beginning of May right now, kind of prime time for these. You'll see a lot of people on Facebook and eBay and Craigslist and all that digging up practically whole truckloads of these and selling them by the pound or by the hundreds, and that is not sustainable. These are a very long-term growth plant. These can take 6, 7, 8 years to even produce seed for the first time. From a seed that these produce to a plant like this is going to take usually a minimum of 2 to 3 years. The seed is double dormant. It takes 2 cold periods, so sometimes even 2 winters, before it will even sprout. And these grow in colonies, and the bulbs do multiply, but it takes multiple years for that to occur as well. When people come up and dig an entire colony, that colony is eradicated. It's not going to reproduce within a decade. Even if there's another colony right next door here, it spreads very slowly. One way in which you can sustainably harvest these is you can just take the green. If you take just some greens, the bulb will send new greens and it will grow back. If you want to take the bulb, you can do that too, but you can't apply the traditional foraging rule of thumb, which is take a third and leave the rest. That's too much. You can't take as much with these. You can take maybe less than 10% of a colony and expect it to survive. So you need to take a long time, cover a lot of ground, and take only a few plants. This is private land that we are on right now, so there shouldn't be anybody else theoretically harvesting these. So we're able to control specifically how much we're taking out of here. If you have access to an area of public land where it is allowed to harvest them, which you also have to keep in mind, a lot of areas it is illegal, you're not supposed to disturb them. You have to keep in mind that there are going to be other people probably going after that resource as well. So the amount you could take would be even less in that case.
So if you look here, you can see the structure of wild leeks. The leafy part is the part you usually see. But down at the bottom here is the part most people want, which is the bulb. And so that part's going to be underground. And this is where you can do a lot of damage. You see how the roots go. They're in a tight formed colony, so damaging the roots of nearby plants is very easy to do. And so here we have an example of how they reproduce. So you see it sort of buds off the mother plant, which is this one with the 2 stems, and it creates this secondary bulb, which will go on, and it basically forms a large colony that way.
And here we have a good sized little colony here of leeks. I'm gonna dig a few of these, but I'm basically only taking a few from right here, and I'm gonna leave the whole rest of this exactly the way it is, completely alone.
Okay, so Allison's gonna start harvesting. So first she's gonna pull back these leaves, and that's gonna expose, and it's hard to see because they're so close together, the root area where you can see where the bulbs are. So you clear away the leaves, then you can put your trowel down near the edge and sort of lift them up, and that loosens up the roots. And then she's just gonna lightly pull. Now if you pull too hard, they will snap off from the bulb, and then you'll have to dig out a lot more dirt to get the whole bulb. But as you can see, she got a little clump there of these lovely leeks. And you see in our reusing our plastic shopping bags to collect them, leeks are known for their garlicky and onion smell.
They're also known for making you stink like them for several days after you eat them.
Right, which is part of why we choose to reuse grocery bags, because whatever you're going to put them in is going to pretty much permanently smell of a garlic onion odor. I need to take a minute here and introduce you to the most important member of Lost Vale. She is currently hunting for sticks in their natural stick habitat. It's the Echo. Echo Skeckling. Come here, Echo. Gonna say hi? Echo, say hi to everybody on YouTube. Oh, she's gonna bring you everybody a stick.
That's too big, that's a vlogger.
Expect a stick. You'll be getting a stick sometime. If you see a random stick and you're walking around places, that was from Echo. Okay, we're all done in the woods, so we're just heading back now. So I hope you learned what you came to find out about leeks or wild ramps and how to sustainably harvest them. If you want to find out more stuff like this in the future, we plan on making more videos, so if you want to go ahead and subscribe to us, or please like the video and share away, and hopefully you learned something. Bye.